Trying to help my students to understand the different cultures that have come here to Korea, I went into the streets and I asked foreigners this question. What do you wish college students in Korea knew about foreigners living in Korea? Here are their answers.
My name is Greg. I'm from Arizona in the United States. I think if I could have you students know anything about foreigners, it's that, well, I think there's a misconception that all foreigners are really uniquely talented or uniquely disruptive, and that all white people are white people, when in fact we're a very diverse group of people. Americans are very different from Britons, who are very different from Australians, and very different from Canadians. We're all unique. There are a lot of good things about us, and there are a lot of bad things, a lot of flaws that we're working on. So I hope that you can appreciate us for that and be patient with us.
Hey, my name's Daniel. I'm from America. I'm from like Virginia, LA, and New York. And I want, I guess, Christians and students to know that not all foreigners are open-minded. Just because you're a foreigner does not mean that you're open-minded. And just because you're domestic in Korea means that you're closed-minded. I'm not saying I'm closed-minded, but I've met a lot of people who are closed-minded, but they happen to be foreigners. And that's just a human being, not just because you're a foreigner, you're open-minded. So I don't want you guys to get that part confused.
Cool. Excellent.
Hi, I'm from England. I've been here almost 3 years now. And I guess I would just say to people that be careful when you're talking about foreigners, because often Koreans assume we do not understand anything at all in Korean. But many of us study, many of us have studied before we come here, many of us study when we're here. So often when you end up talking about foreigners, we can understand you, so be careful. I have an example from last week when my family was here visiting me. We traveled around the country. Many people were very friendly, very helpful. Koreans are always very kind. But there was one incident where we sat outside a cafe in Jeonju, and a few young guys started talking about us. I could hear "weguk, weguk, weguk." I could understand a lot of what they were saying, a lot of bad language, a lot of swearing, and I felt quite offended that I was with my family. And in the end, we had to move inside the cafe because I couldn't listen to this anymore. I wish I'd been brave enough to say something, but there were 4 guys, and I'm sure they wouldn't have got violent or angry, but you never know. So I think my advice in that sense would be, maybe be a little bit careful about the way you behave when foreigners are around, because many of us do understand what you're saying, and it can give us a negative feeling towards Koreans, which is unfair because most people are friendly, very kind, very welcoming towards foreigners. So I would say just be careful. Think twice before you talk about people in Korea, just in case they can understand you.
Awesome. Okay.
Anything else?
Hi, I'm from Germany and I'm now here for I think 5 days and really like Korea. What I should say you that if you see some foreigners going to partying, don't be afraid to speak with them because they like to partying also with other foreigners. Then don't be closed, they're open-minded. So just go there and speak with them and enjoy the time.
From Berlin, Germany. I've been here in Korea for nearly a week, and I would suggest the Korean people or your students that they will have to go to the foreigners because they want to see Korean more and they want to travel around a lot. So it would be nice if the foreigners aren't alone for themselves. They want to go with the Korean people. So don't be shy and talk to them.
Hi, I'm from Sweden. I've been to Korea for 2 days, and I think that you shouldn't be afraid to try to use your English. We're not gonna laugh at you for trying, and it's easier to communicate if you try.
Cool. Where are you from?
Virginia, United States.
And how long have you been here in Korea?
I've been in Korea for 10 months.
And what is one thing that you would like my students to know about foreigners?
One thing that I would like your students to know about foreigners is not all of us have a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Alright, one thing that I would like the students to know about foreigners is not all of us come here hating on different kinds of foods. We all like trying different foods. I, for one, like a lot of the spicy foods, and when I go into restaurants, they don't think I can handle it, but I do enjoy spicy foods, all that good stuff.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna know or not. But.
That is awesome.
Hi, 안녕하세요. We are from Singapore. We came Korea for exchange, for a 4 months exchange in Seongkyunkwan Uni also. Actually we realized that some of the Korean students, actually they can speak English quite well, but some of them don't dare to talk to foreigners because they think that their English are not good. But they actually should just speak up more and just talk to us.
And Seongkyunkwan University is actually a very popular exchange area for Singapore. So you can notice a lot of Singapore students going to Seongkyunkwan University. During our time at exchange, we receive a lot of hospitality from the students there. And we hope that you can be friendly towards the Singaporean students also and interact with them. Because we like to interact with foreigners and go out together, hang out together.
Don't really have to care so much about the language barrier actually.
Hi, I'm William from Cameroon. I'm in Korea since 2 years now. And what I want to say about Corona is because we used to travel and we don't know tomorrow where we will be, so it's good to know many culture. We can speak many languages. Like right now, I'm trying to learn about Korean language also.